defines my name.
DNA of King James, kin of St. Michael. Polygamous minded, 7 wives on ridiculous timing. They always share the same title. That be the talk. That's foul like a stop in Frisk, New York. At 20, I said I better quit by 30 than by 30. I thought by 40 rapping is corny. How wrong was I? Never would have thought that 50 new songs by Nas would be hard to live. I leave them scared like when they hear their name called, but ain't nobody there. Leave the beat flame. It was Rod, Kane, Coogee, and Chris. Few names like Cool James, Face, Cube, and Rick. That was musically sick, successful and unnatural. I throw they songs in a cyanide capsule. The truth is poison to any fraud. Demigod, rocking suits and shoes, going against any odds. How could you hate me? I survived the 80s, the D's, the trauma. The show's booked up. I chose to take the world over. Look up.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS.
It is time for football as we welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, 2 teams ready to square off. It's the Tennessee Titans and the Jacksonville Jaguars. With my partner Greg Olson, Mike Tirico, Joey Sly, set to get this one going. Off we go from the Sunshine State. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. At their own 27-yard line.
Here we go, set, 60 by Cougar 19. 7 Pirates. Hey, check that, streak, go, check, hurt. Ready?
On play action, Richardson. He's going to test this secondary right away. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Come on, set. 60 by Cougar 19.
They'll go play action. It's Richardson. That one swung out wide to Allen. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Here's 3rd and 7.
70 Rangers, 19 Tiger, 9.
Rolling right. 10 yards on the scramble there. He picks up the 1st down. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Panther 60.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Trap 60. Panther 11. Let go.
Off the play fake, it's Richardson. That's complete. He finds Brian Thomas. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
18 more yards. That's another Jaguars.
19 Tiger.
1st and 10.
Richardson to throw it here on 1st down. Out to his right.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn it into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 5.
Ready? Cougar 19. Ready?
Off the RPO, they'll get it to Brown. And they'll whistle him down, but he comes up before he picks up the 1st down after a gain of 7.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback. Get into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Can't beat a running quarterback. Gain of 16 and a 1st down. Space getting tight here. Down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. They're going to run it, and this is LaQuint Allen. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Now, faking the give, forced out wide. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
Deputy! Bronco 80. Go!
On 3rd down, it's Allen.
Up the highest metric. The city just made it sweet. You could diabetic. They mouth you full of deceit. Let these cowards tell it. Walk in New Orleans with the etiquette and the yellow.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
Come on. Set. Viking, 8-6.
From the gun, Richardson. That's incomplete. Jerry's ball on 4th down does not work out. And it results in a turnover on downs.
Well, Mike, it's pretty clear early in this game the message they want to send is we are going to be aggressive on offense. And that's exactly what they did there, going for it on 4th down early. But it's the defense that comes through and forces the turnover on downs.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. They'll run here. It's Breece Hall. And he'll be stacked up the line of scrimmage.
So they're not going to get the yardage to reflect it, but I actually thought that was a pretty nice job by the running back, at least getting back to the original line of scrimmage. This offensive line, they've got to do a better job getting him through untouched. His yards before contact.
First throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked by the rookie out of Colorado.
You know, typically when you decide you're going to throw the ball this close to your own end zone, you're thinking sack, you're thinking safety. But in this case, you also have to worry about the defense really trying to jump your passes, really trying to be aggressive. And in this case, they're thinking they get their shot at a pick six, ends up just being an interception. Either way, great field position, great play.
Okay.
So now, after the interception, a sudden change situation. 1st and goal. He pulls it in around the 5.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Set it. Huh.
A look to the end zone, and it's broken up. Incomplete, and with no space, no separation that time. That's going to bring it to third and goal.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's third and goal.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Richardson, going to throw. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1 yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
Who wants it more here? Fourth and goal from the 1.
Let's go now. 70.
This caught, and he's not going to get there. They stopped him at the goal line. It's a turnover on down.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you. Let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
Brings up second and a yard.
Now it's second and 1.
Here we go.
They'll go again with Hall. And to be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. So we've come to the end of a fairly evenly played opening quarter. What will the second quarter have in store? We'll have more from Jacksonville after this. Here's first and 10.
Here we go.
Fields now. Now a screen. Here's Pollard. And he's taken down up past the 35. A gain there of 24 yards. That's good for a Titan first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for first and 10.
Here we go, son. 331.
Looks like a design run here with Fields. And out of bounds, but in business. They're going to have a first and goal inside the 5. It's a big one for Tennessee. 59 yards.
First down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal.
Here we go. Green, right.
Pollard. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7.
A loss here on 2nd and goal.
Now from the 7, it's 2nd and goal.
Here we go.
Turner goes in motion. Again, they try Pollard. And he got half of what he needed from the 6 to the 3.
A gain of 3 yards. It's now 3rd and goal.
Man in motion, heading left. He's got it at the 3. And he'll take it on in. Jim DK. Touchdown Titans. His 6th touchdown now for the season.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
A return now from the 4. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
At their own 22-yard
Looks like we have an injured Titan on that play. Something you do not want to see here in the final week of the season, as he will get himself checked out. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Ready? 60 Vikings. 60, go.
Out of shotgun, Richardson. He'll take a shot for Watson. And that is incomplete. Christian Watson, the intended receiver. And it'll be 2nd down.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and throw the guy a parade for ultimately what was an incompletion, but can we just take a second to appreciate the arm strength he was able to show there? I mean, I think that ball is over 60 yards in the air, and I would be surprised if they continue to just air it out and see if they can complete one of those.
Throwing on 2nd down, Richardson. That's caught over the middle by Thomas. He's going to be marked down up around the 33. Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. This one out to Watson. And he's going to be brought down up at the 45. So a pair of 1st downs moves him out to the 47-yard. And it's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Off the zone read, this is Richardson. Probably should have given that one up. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 47-yard line.
19 Lions.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's caught right side. It's the tight end Musgrave. And it looks like he's going to come up just short of the 1st down. Out of bounds, a yard shy of what they needed. And they'll have to pick it up on 3rd down.
Cowboy 80. Ready? 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Ready?
We'll try and run for the 1st down with Edwards. Pick up of the 11 yards on that one. 1st down, Jacksonville.
1918.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Now it's Richardson. He'll keep it. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
They'll let Richardson run this himself.
And These are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. That's a nice pickup there.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Throwing is Richardson. Forced out wide. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on 4th down. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming.
Panther 60, Panther 60. 10, 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Throwing, Richardson. This one is complete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
So I'm not sure if this is miscommunication or just bad execution, but either way, this is a ball that just needs to be completed. I mean, it's 4th down, money moment. You've got to be good in these critical situations, and when there's opportunities for plays to be made, you got to make them.
Here we go, sir.
A 1st down throw for Fields. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
So one of the elements of a good screen game is the quarterback having the timing in his head to know, I want to hold the ball long enough to get the rush to commit to me, to set up the blocking and set up the back behind them. But I also can't hold it on forever because then I don't have an opportunity to deliver the ball. So it was really more of the latter here where he's trying to hold on as long as he can. The pressure just gets to him a little too fast, and the ball falls incomplete.
Second down, it's Fields. That one underneath to Pollard. Now he's free at the 35. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 72 yards. Touchdown, Tennessee. Well, they get the running back out of the backfield, and Greg, we find him in the end zone, a touchdown pass.
Mike, we call those short throw, long run. It's every quarterback's dream. He's able to get the ball out of his hand to his intended target. And in this case, this guy, he does the rest.
The score, Titans 14, Jaguars nothing. Joey Slide to kick off for Tennessee.
Following the touchdown, here's Slide to kick it away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Here's Richardson, going to keep this himself. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
Cougar 19.
At the 18-yard line.
Bison, 60 Bison.
Now some movement up front, flags down, mistake-filled first half continues.
18. Come on, set. Ready, ready.
A second down throw for Richardson. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
It's a gain of 37.
The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 79. Viking 18. Warriors 70. 7 Pirates. Mustang 19.
Richardson to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Now timeout for Jacksonville. Their second. They'll stop the clock. 24 seconds to go until halftime.
40-yard line.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Escaping to his left. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. It was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Check the lane like a game of chess. You want to be better, bring your best. When we standing in your front yard yelling, bring them out.
3rd and long.
Here we go. Panther 60. Buffalo 18. Ready.
Looking to throw. Richardson. He's got a man. That's Watson. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the second quarter clock.
That's about as big time as you get. There's a saying, Mike, that you really judge your quarterback by his ability to operate, not only on 3rd down, but what they call 3rd and pass, meaning it's such a long down and distance, they have no choice but to air the ball out. And when you can convert 3rd downs at that distance, chances are you got a pretty big-time quarterback.
Here's a timeout, Tennessee. It'll be their second. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down.
Cam Little
For
the field goal.
for this field goal attempt. This will be from 56 yards away. Little's kick is good. And the Jaguars get their first points of the game. They trail 14-3.
Nice job there securing points with that final play. Of course, they would have loved to have come away from that possession with a touchdown, but I think they're going to be happy with 3 going into the break.
Jimmy DK now to return it. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Turner goes in motion. They'll give it to Pollard to start this drive. And he's trying to get around the corner, but will not. Brought down. That's a loss on the play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. They go play action with Fields. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It's a big one for Tennessee. 33 yards.
A gain of 33 yards on the play.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Short one there to Okonkwo. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
On second down, here's Pollard. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. First down.
That's good.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on third down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in third down. I want to get all of my conversions on first and second down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs. Looked like that might have been an RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like we might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
Second and 11.
Easy. Here we go.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. He'll find his receiver. That's DK. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Got to get it to the 28, but now it's third down. From the shotgun, it's Fields. That'll be swung out wide to Spears. A gain there of 10 yards. First down for Tennessee.
A gain of 10 yards.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
On first and 10, Fields. He's got room to roam. To the pylon, he's in. Tyjae Spears. Touchdown, Tennessee.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for this second half. Following the touchdown, here's Slide to kick it away. And that's going to be short, not making it to the landing zone. So this means the ball's going to come out to the 40-yard line.
On the ready.
They'll come up first and 10 at the 40.
Tag. Ready.
On the give, this is Allen. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Kevin Winston is there on the tackle.
position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Off the play fake, it's Richardson. Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss.
Early in this drive, they're trying to establish some offensive rhythm, but after that second down sack, really puts them in a must-pass. You don't want to be in third and long very often in the NFL. It's not a very high percentage conversion rate, and with the danger of a 3 and out, they better hold up here in pass protection.
On play action, Richardson. He'll let this one rip, looking for Watson. And that is incomplete.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the third quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
That's a very nice return. He has given the offense a short field.
At the 35-yard line.
Here we go. On the give, it's Pollard. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. 17 yards on that play. That's good for a Titan first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And the Titans first down.
They'll run once more, and it's Pollard again. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11 at the 19-yard line.
So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Here we go. We good. Oh, shit. Nice instructions. Switch. Shit. Right.
Start of the fourth quarter, and it's a run by Pollard. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 9.
Don't jump. Ready? Punch right. Switch. Turbo's out. Switch gears. Delta. Right. Go.
The RPO. That one is complete. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. On 4th down, on is the veteran Joey Sly for the Titans field goal. This from 34 yards. Sly's kick is good. And the Titans will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
On the return, it's Parker Washington. He'll get across the 20, mark him down 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Cougar 19. Switching. 7 Pirates. Here we go.
On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. That's left side, caught by Musgrave. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
Second and 1 at the 32.
From the gun, Richardson. Go right back to Musgrave. He's got it again. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. That's good for a Jaguars first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard
Out of
line.
shotgun, Richardson. To the tight end, Musgrave. He's got it. The tag is going to be made down at the 40-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Jaguars first down.
Now Richardson. Oh, he's going to be followed up. Chasing down. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
17 at the 47-yard line.
Short throw there, pulled in by Musgrave. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Third and 12.
Here's Richardson. Pass made there by Watson. 15-yard pickup there. First down, Jacksonville.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And 4 at the 21-yard line.
Check. Bronco 80. Ready?
On second down, Richardson. That's caught right side. It's the tight end Musgrave. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5. They'll go play action. It's Richardson. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up a first and goal for his team.
That's good for a Jaguars.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half.
First and goal at the
We'll come back
40-yard line.
and finish this one off after this. This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is first and goal. And a big collision there down near the goal line keeps him out of the end zone.
A pickup of 2. Brings up
Throwing on second down, Richardson. And he's close to the goal line, but didn't get in. Good job to make sure he doesn't cross the plane. And now it's third and goal. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
This has been quite the drive. 3 points would kind of feel like a letdown, so they're going to go for it here. Luke Musgrave, touchdown, Jacksonville.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
Extra point by Little is good. And the Jaguars are able to cut into the deficit.
Jaguars 10.
This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
the defense still has 3 timeouts. We'll see if they decide to use them here as the offense starts taking a knee. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
3:19, get that. Right.
The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. Now a timeout for Jacksonville. Their second, and we'll take it with just over 90 seconds left on the clock. 3rd and 11. Only 1 timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. Now the Jags will use their 3rd and final timeout, and we'll take it with just over 90 seconds left on the clock. He'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds.
6-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Cut 19. Cut.
They'll drop to throw. There's that man again. Another catch. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 15-yard line.
13 yards.
They cannot stop him. That's 13 catches in the game. That one for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Still some hope. Keyword some. No timeouts. They need 2 scores, and it's 1st and 10. To throw, it's Richardson.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but 1st down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
It's 3rd and 1.
From the gun on 3rd down, Richardson. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. Here's 1st down.
Gain of 12 yards. That's good for the Jaguars. 1st down.
Richardson. That's to his tight end, Musgrave.
Richardson's
And he's close to another 1st down. Brought down just shy of the marker.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
2nd down throw for Richardson. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down.
A gain of 6.
Throwing is Richardson. That's going to be incomplete. Very stout. That's going to bring up 2nd down. Luke Musgrave, the tight end, was the intended target there. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
60 by the city. Bronco 80. Stephanie.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd and 10.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Now he's just going to pitch this one forward.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. So this one, a win for the visiting Titans. They finish off the regular season with some momentum. And they'll wait with bated breath to find out who they're going to play next week in the wild card round. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olsen. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that,